it's a very long time. And the only reason behind this is this is a ecosystem of opportunity. We have such amazing products. We have such a stable and very rewarding compensation plan, and that keeps the things going. That inspires us to day by day, every day, come here, present, train, and get benefit of the system. And this is applicable 100% to you as well. So, as you all know, we have a weekly roster here. And with this roster, we have scheduled the presentations on Monday and Tuesday. And there are weekly update calls on Wednesday, in which the entire community gets all the product updates and everything. Then there is live Q&A session. I hope you were a part of last night's Q&A session. It was very informative, and we had such a great time answering all the questions. So there is an expert of panel which answers all the questions. So Thursdays are for live Q&A, support call, and on Friday from now onwards, it's going to be absolute education and training. So we have shifted this, the masterclass from weekends to this Friday, and there is going to be a 5-day roster for everything. And this is final. So all the trainings and presentations are designed, developed, and delivered by rank leaders. And this is a voluntary contribution from the rank leaders towards this community. It's not a compulsion. It's not like a job. There is no compensation for us doing all these things. This is a voluntary thing that we are doing on our own, just to be a part of this community and to help this system grow and be sustainable. We try our best to make this system, this opportunity, as simple as possible, and that's what we are going to do tonight. So tonight it's going to be a master training. I don't know if it's a pleasant surprise for you all, but it's going to be the master training, and tomorrow we are not going to have that. It's today that we are conducting this training. Obviously, education and training are a very important part of any business. So make sure you are aligned with this roster. Mondays and Tuesdays are absolutely for for inviting new guests. There are going to be rank leaders who will be doing these presentations, and then all the updates and from Wednesday to Friday are for joint members who would like to keep themselves updated, and especially for Saturday. Yunus, our Spanish rank leader, he is doing amazingly well with this with this back office training. But now we are gonna orient them into a onboarding call. So all the new members who would like to get the basic steps, who would like to kickstart their journey, so they can join the Saturday call, because it's especially gonna be for newcomers, so that they can kickstart their journey and they can make the most of the systems. Okay. That being said, I hope this is much clarity for everybody. And now let us start this training. So tonight we are gonna review our affiliate marketing 3.0. Let's review it, because as per the updates, as per the product development, lots of things are happening, which we as a community responsible leaders, we observe, and it is very important for us all to bring it to your attentions as well. So nowadays, many are concerned with the BTCC price or value dropping from $160 to almost like $90, 98 or $100. So this was a very obvious outcome of the whale pass, which was announced, and this whale pass could be purchased in BTC20 assets. So when I'll brief you the entire scenario. What happened is, when the refunds were processed, the refunds were the boomerang refunds and the proof of reserve refunds. The refunds were processed in BTC20 assets, right? From BTC20 assets, everybody converted them to BTCC, right? And from BTCC, now everybody is swapping it back to BTC20. So as people started swapping from BTC20 USDT to BTCC, the value increased. And now when people are swapping back to USDT, for them all to subscribe to the whale pass and to start buy subscription, so everybody is now swapping it back to USDT. So because of this, there is, there is an upside, and so there is going to be a downside. And this is how any cryptocurrency would perform based on the liquidity against it. As people start interacting, as people start buying, the value of that crypto assets, it increases, it appreciates. And as people start selling them, it depreciates. Okay. This is a basic tendency of any cryptocurrency. So there is nothing to worry about. As it has depreciated, it will also appreciate eventually. And just to let you know, I hope everybody knows this, but BTCC is the fundamental coin of blockchain. BTC20 smart chain, as it was designed on the exact roadmap of Bitcoin. Bitcoin already has hit $100,000, right? Almost 103 today, 103,000 today. So this is what Bitcoin has achieved in 16 years with an all-time high of 109,000, $109,000. And when it was launched back in 2009, nobody knew its projection. Nobody had any confidence in it. It was at merely $0.09. So from $0.09 to $109,000, this is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. But why Bitcoin is Bitcoin? Because there are believers in Bitcoin. There are people who are holding on to Bitcoin. And with the same concept, with the same idea, and on the exact protocol of Bitcoin, BTCC has been designed. So make sure that you retain this BTCC. And for that reason, now that the whale pass are available, everybody is swapping BTCC back to USDT. And that too, when Bitcoin code, it went to $217. At that time, not many encashed BTCC to USDT. But now when the value is even less than that, now people are swapping. So our concern is, do not, just for the sake of FOMO, don't cash out your entire BTCC assets. Retain them. BTCC is more valuable than any well pass. Of course, those who want to kickstart, they can right now. Those who want to cash out, they can right now, but only let it be subjected to how much you need, how much you can utilize. Okay, this is one thing. Getting on to the next product, Liquid Pay. We are progressing so well with Liquid Pay and the DO Bank. So this product was developed on a basic fundamental of paying in fiat currency using your crypto assets. This is the basic principle on which this product was designed, right? We started with that simple thought, and now we are venturing into a decentralized bank. So this is a financial product. It is not easy to get licenses. There are some rubbish on internet. Don't fall for them. You can understand this is a financial product which has been with all the due diligence, with all the certifications. If this would have been a proxy, we could have already started USA, South Africa. Did we? We could not, because we wanted to go through authorized channel. We wanted to have all the secured licenses, and after that we want to start. So that reason, feel confident about this Liquid Pay. This is absolutely legalized and a well-tuned financial product, which you can very confidently market. and there are its own the utility of this application has its own benefits, rewards, and very soon we are venturing into DO banking. So there are eras in technology. So when I always give an example of post offices, the traditional post offices, their work almost has been reduced to almost 80% now because of emails and all the latest technology with which the communications are in splits of seconds, right? Or otherwise, institutionally, there were postmen who used to deliver letters and inlands and on cycles. From there to getting a WhatsApp message in a splits of seconds, technology has evolved. And do you couldn't you believe that the banking segment will also change? If you do believe, now this is the era of decentralized banking. And again, with this product as well, the DO banks, we are going to be the pioneers in this DeFi banking. So from liquid pay, just an application to use your crypto assets to fiat currency, we are now evolving into DO banking. And even the physical cards are going to be disbursed will start disbursements by the end of this month. So can you just imagine, there are no limits to how much you can earn from the affiliate model, and now there is no limit to how much you can spend with this kind of this liquid pay and the DO banking. And with DO bank especially, we are going to be enjoying yearly yields on our deposits. So they are going to be savings wallet, they are going to be spending wallets, and whatever you keep in the savings wallet, they are going to generate yield for you. Not that much, but yes, of course, some of the other benefits you will get. So instead of keeping your crypto assets on exchanges, what you get any yield there? You don't. When you keep your assets in your wallets, does it grow passively? It doesn't. Money likes to remain invested. And that's how it grows. That's how it creates value for you, by being invested. So just by simply keeping your assets, crypto assets, in your spending or in your saving wallet, it can generate yield for you now. And we are gonna, add more functionalities like on-chain, off-ramp, on-ramp. Lots of things are gonna get involved with this liquid finance and this DO banking. So this is one of our product. Feel proud and privileged with it. And one product which you can confidently you can market. Getting on to our latest product, protocol yield. First of all, Capital 3.0, we are going to have major updates on Capital 3.0 next Wednesday. So we will discuss Capital 3.0 after that. And about Dodo, we are getting on to it. Once you understand Pi. So let us understand Pi, protocol yield. Now, one thing that you would have observed on our systems is every product inspires the next product. So with Boomerang, one of our most amazing product that we could not deliver to that extent, but with that came the inspiration for Dodo index trading. And from there, an idea about protocol yield. And as we develop protocol yield, now we are revamping, redesigning Dodo, just like protocol yield. So first of all, let's understand protocol yield. So AI, artificial intelligence, we all know that it is venturing into every aspects of our lives. It is changing business, it is transforming business, it is, making our lives, our work easy and convenient. And so everybody is into this AI technology. Now AI is not just limited to chat GPT. Even we have now different versions like chat GPT, different applications, sorry. So protocol eel, if you just let's have a basic idea of protocol eel. So it is actually artificial intelligence, an artificial intelligence protocol which in fact monitors officially registered traders, almost more than 680 traders, and these are no ordinary traders. These are these are business houses who are into trading. These are group of individuals who are experts in trading, and they just don't do manual trades. They use technology, they use softwares, they use algorithms to trade, and based on their strategies, they design, develop their own systems, and based and using those systems, they trade. So there is a high tendency of making profits for these individuals, these groups, these trading houses. So our AI is in a way monitoring more than 680 HFTs, high frequency traders, analyzing almost 1.1 million transactions in real time every day. And based on this, it creates a comprehensive report. And this report is called PISCO. So in a way, it ranks all the traders based on different parameters and determines a pi score. So for us, it becomes easy and convenient to record the performance of these traders. So based on the pi score, you can easily determine which HFT you would like to invest with. And then there are big names like Binance and Bybit. So while, if you were a part of Boomerang, our the product which you could not deliver. So Boomerang had one challenge, and that was off liquidity. And why? Because we wanted to keep that product decentralized, and in decentralized system, in the DEXs, there is one challenge, that is off liquidity. Now there are DeFi and then there are CeFi, decentralized finance and centralized finance. So there are DEXs which deal in decentralized manner, and there are centralized exchanges, SEXs, which manage everything under an authority. So on the DEXs, there is no central authority. It operates on systems, it operates on smart contracts. And for that reason, the liquidity is also managed and it operates on decentralized manner, automated manner. And that is the biggest challenge to access that kind of liquidity. And that was the basic and primary challenge with Boomerang. And we had that challenge with every DeFi product. So although Dodo is self-sufficient, it is good, but liquidity is always going to be challenged for us on any DeFi product. So for that reason, Pi was designed absolutely on CeFi. And when we say CeFi, say centralized finance, there is a central authority. And for that reason, we have centralized exchanges. And this is a KYC platform. That means you need to sign up, you need to do your KYC, and after that, you have the access and benefits of two of the biggest exchanges, Binance and Bybit. So with these two biggest exchanges, we have authorized, the master broker account. And with this, under this master broker accounts, there are sub trading accounts, which have been allocated to this HFTs. Okay. So based on their qualification criteria, based on the PI few traders are handpicked who have already qualified for PI or who have, the eligible score to be onboarded on PI. So far, we have 6 HFTs Purple Swan, BTC Alpha, Blackwood Capital, Cypher Flow. So these HFTs have been handpicked and onboarded on Pi. So with Binance and Bybit, we have a master account, and under this master trading account, we have sub trading accounts which have been allocated to this HFTs. Now this HFT, they can utilize the fund. It's a good strategy to diversify the funds with this HFTs. This HFTs can utilize the funds, but they only make a profit, or they get their fees only when they make a profit. So that is the best part about Pi. So for every HFT, it's like a challenge, or it's like the goal-based thing to make a profit. And like they use the strategies, the technologies, so it's easy for them to claim profits. If we go to coin market cap, so there are thousands of cryptocurrencies, right? If you see the market, this market already, if you see 1 month's breakdown, 30 days breakdown. So here you see 2.61 to almost 3.20, 3.25, 2.61 to 3.26. So almost, this is almost a growth of like 10% in the market. So if institutionally you had been trading on this, and if you are if you are an excellent expert in trading, okay, so you would have made only like 10 to 12% from the market. And that too, when your performance is at par, you are at one of the best traders. But with these, if you observe, let's take you to the traders. So if you see right now, the cipher flow was only introduced like 3 to 4 days back. We are not including that. But for the rest of the traders, it almost has been a month. And if you see the percentage, it's 18.3. Let us calculate this. 15.9, 16.4 plus 19.2 plus 21. Almost 19.8 divided by 5, that's almost 18.16%. So in one of the parameters to determine the pi score, there is, this segment, beat the market. So institutionally, if you had been trading on the market, you would have made something 10 to 12%. And with this HFTs, it almost has been 18%. So did they beat the market? Yes, they beat the market. So with the master broker account, now we have sub trading accounts, and in this, funds have been collectively allocated. Like everybody is participating with one or the other trader, and whatever the trader receive, they take it as a collective fund, and they trade on it. Maybe 100%, maybe 10%, we don't know that. But they have their own strategy to utilize this fund, and they have a high tendency of making profit. If you again browse the top traders, none of the traders on an average in 30 days have incurred loss. Everybody is in profit percentage. And this is compounding profit percentage, of course. This is not like, if you keep your funds allocated and they, as the capital keeps on increasing with the compounding, this is what you would have achieved with all these traders. And this is in ideal condition, but we share profits with them, right? We share success fee as profits with them. So if you're considering 18%, even if with the basic you would have made around 9 to 10% with this. Okay. But many people, they have a question. What is the security? What is the assurance? What is the credibility of the project? So first of all, we are, endorsing, Binance is endorsing us, and with official collaboration, we have, we are taking Binance and Bybit's branding. And as you can see here, so this is secured SSL encryption. Then this is Fireblocks, and this is Binance Seifu. So let us first explore Fireblocks. So Fireblock is a company that is responsible for digital asset infrastructure in terms of security and the uh, the uh, the safeguard of the funds. So this is a paid service, so we are already endorsing them, and you can see this is Fireblocks. Okay, digital asset infrastructure built on scale and trust for security. So these people have been doing this work for a very long time, and we have official collaboration with them. And even on the Pi website, as you scroll down, you can see PyBlock powers our technology with industry-leading security certifications. So these are all the licensing and all the certificates that are required to operate as a legal master broker account. Okay. And then we have the details of the company as well, the license number as well. Okay. So this is Fireblocks. And now about Seifu. So Binance Seifu is a backup fund that Binance created from the trading fees that it charges for this kind of trading. And this is in terms of 1 billion USDC. So Seifu, or Secured Asset Funds for Users, is an emergency fund that was established by Binance in July 2018 to protect users' fund. So this is like an insurance. This is like a backup. When the fund was established, Binance committed a percentage of trading fees in order to grow it to a sizable level to safeguard users. So Binance is a trading platform where people exchange or swap between assets they trade, right? So from that trading fees, it accumulated, and see the volume it has generated as a backup fund, 1 billion USDC. They have also listed the wallet here. And when you explore this wallet, you can see the token contract on the right side. And when you explore this token contract, you can see the token holding. Okay. So this is Seifu, this is Fireblocks. And in a way, this ensures our funds are protected and secured. That's one part. Apart from this platform is very flexible. When you deposit your funds, you have a liberty to withdraw your profit or to reinvest your profit. So if you keep your profits reinvested, maybe a certain percentage, maybe 100%. So whatever profits, whenever you will have, it will keep on reinvesting back to the capital, put to trading. And that way, with compounding, you will grow your capital. But you have, of course, a liberty to 100% withdraw your profit. You can withdraw every day your profit, or maybe choose a selected percentage. But depends on you. How do you want to play around with profits? Some are using a strategy of 15 days compounding, 15 days withdrawal. Some are using 30 days compounding, 30 days, after 30 days withdrawal. Some are having some certain percentage, maybe 50-50, maybe 80-20. It all depends on you. The platform gives you that liberty, that privilege. And if anytime you want to withdraw your investment from the trader, here you can withdraw 100% anytime. Okay. Any number of percentage you can withdraw. So from the traders, profits, capital, both can be withdrawn at your convenience, at your behest, at your request. Apart from this, if the funds are available and they are not invested on along with any trader, you can withdraw your capital anytime. So on your my balances, you have this option to add fund, to withdraw fund. When you withdraw fund, you can withdraw 100%. So if anybody asks me, where can I park my $1 million, with a with an advantage that it will definitely grow, and with a facility to retrieve it anytime possible, I would suggest Pi. With Pi, funds are protected, funds are invested, and I always have the exclusivity to withdraw my funds anytime. Anytime in sense after at least 24 hours. So there is a PSDS cycle. Okay. I forgot the UTC time. Let me just quickly 11:30 p.m. to UTC. So it's 6 p.m. UTC, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. UTC, Universal Time. So between these hours, the PSDS cycles are run and the accounts are settled. So 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., 2 hours to settle all the accounts. So this is PSDS cycle. So that's profit sharing daily settlement. Okay. So PSDS cycle. And whatever you have deposited, whatever you have withdrawn, whatever you have the profits reinvesting, or any settlement, any account settlement, it will take place within this hours. So there is a T+1 format. Let's say today is 9th of May, and you have deposited, you have allocated, not deposited, and after deposit, you have allocated with maybe Swift holding. Okay. So it will not go instantly into trading. It will take a PSDS cycle to do the accounting. And from the next day onwards, that is T+1, your fund will be put to trading. So if you have deposited on 9th, so on 9th evening UTC, okay, your PSDS cycle will start. And after this, your fund will be put to trading. And at the end of 10th May PSDS cycle, you will see if there is a profit or there is the P&L report. In that profit and loss report, it will be your funds will be allocated, will be finalized. In a similar manner, if you withdraw today, like let's say you have withdrawn this $1,000. So it will not be instantly available. You will have to wait for, the PSDS cycle. And with this PSDS cycle, after the next PSDS cycle, you will be able to get access. So even if I have like a 24 hours notice period where I can intimate the system and I can get my funds back, I think it's very convenient. Let's say you have invested $10,000. And now with this $10,000, your money is, being invested and you are making profits. And now that you have a family emergency. So now if you want to withdraw within 24 hours, that is on the next PSDS cycle, you can withdraw the entire amount. And let's say maybe after a couple of days, you again got back the money and you again want to reinvest. So the validity of this licenses is for lifetime. So any license that you purchase is gonna give you a lifetime access to the system. No subscription, no additional cost. One license can give you a lifetime access. And that license right now you can purchase with just $100. in BTC20 USDT. And imagine you can invite so many people with this $100. So one license for lifetime, and you have like a secured place where you can park your funds. Okay, that too with a compounding, compounding, and your fund will your capital will keep on increase. This is protocol yield. This is what, as a product, I think it is very beautiful, very efficient, and people will finally be able to, the cash flow that was missing in our systems. I think finally will people will get this from protocol yield. So anybody who has not yet started, this is the right time to start. Purchase a whale pass, start with minimum 100 BTC20 USDT. And the best part is on the platform, you can start with a low ticket as low as $10. And it doesn't make a difference. Even the funds are allocated with these traders, and there is no what do you call it? There are no prejudices. It's same for $10 person, and it's same for $10,000 person. So like if yesterday algo traders they made 4.31%. So this 4.31% was applicable to both the kind of clients, one with $10 deposit and the one with $100,000 deposit. So the $10 person, he made 4.31 on the $10, and this guy, he made 4.31 on the higher amount. So this is protocol yield. This is protocol yield, and I hope this product benefits you all. So this is protocol yield, and based on this protocol yield, now Dodo is restructuring in the same format. So with Dodo, of course, we will still be related to index trading. I think many people, they love Dodo. So Dodo is again gonna be in a new format, and it will be lots more easy and convenient. I have seen people, having spreadsheets with all the day-to-day index values, and they were, in a way trying to figure out Dodo, and they were making profits. Now everything will be same. Of course, you still need to choose your indices, but the deposits, the transactions, the everything will change in a new format. So let me help you understand the Dodo 2.0 as well. Just a minute. So Dodo 2.0, the basic concept would be still index trading. What is index trading? So now that we have seen on CoinMarketCap, there are almost 10,000s of tokens and cryptocurrencies. Obviously, you cannot invest in all the cryptocurrencies, but still you have some favorites in which you would like to remain invested, or which you would like to play around with your investments. But then again, the challenge is not all the cryptocurrencies are available on a single marketplace or a single exchange. Some would be on DeFi, that means DEXs, some would be on SEXs, some would be on available on one exchange, some would not be on other exchange. In your country, one exchange would be available, the other won't be available. So there are lots of challenges, there's lots of hard work, there is lots of time consumption, and this is all a difficult experience, not for everybody. But what if now that we can pack and get a bundle of cryptocurrencies, and with a single click, we can buy the entire cryptocurrency together as a index, and on one single click we can sell, on one single click we can buy. So this is index of cryptocurrencies. We often call it the NASDAQ Dodo. We call it the NASDAQ of DeFi. So index trading, the basic concept will still be same, but the format is changing. So how the format is changing? So we have already discussed there with DeFi, there is a challenge in liquidity. So now again, we are getting into a centralized platform and official again, the master account with Binance and Bybit. So of course, Dodo 2.0 also is going to be a KYC platform. Okay. So with this, it will be quite similar to ETF, the exchange traded funds, in which you just not buy a single asset, you buy multiple assets, like a basket of assets. Okay. There is going to be a NAV management. NAV stands for net asset value. So let me explain you this. So ETF, it's like a type of investment product that lets you buy a bundle of assets like stocks or cryptocurrencies through one single purchase instead of buying each asset individually. Okay. Recently, US had released the ETF of Bitcoins. So if you buy one unit of ETF, you are buying a small pieces of everything inside that basket. But in fact, here, you won't be buying or investing into cryptocurrencies, but you will be investing into the value created by a basket of cryptocurrencies, by a portfolio of cryptocurrencies. So let's say there is an index of Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? Like on Pi, you see, like this is Algo Rider, right? And total $145,000 have been invested. Now, this 145 comes from 1090 investors. So, collectively, this fund is generated and now it is put to trading, right? In a similar manner, on Dodo 2.0, a index will be available based on certain cryptocurrencies, which will be included in that index, and a value will be created based on the investments and the current performance of the cryptocurrencies. And like we buy shares of company, we buy stocks of company. In India, there is share market. In abroad, there is stock market. So you buy a part of that company, right? So in a similar manner, a share will be created and you will be investing in that share. You will be investing in that value created by the collective index. Okay, let me clear this. So NAV, net asset value, one share of the product based on the current market price of the crypto assets. So it will be, it is the value of one share of the product based on the current mark of the cryptocurrencies it holds. So suppose $10,000 have been invested in a certain index in certain cryptocurrencies, right? So there are like 1,000 shares issued. So the NAV, the net asset value of that one share would be the value invested divided by the number of shares. That is a $10 per share. Okay. So now when you would buy that index, you won't be buying the cryptocurrencies, but you will be buying the net asset value. Okay. And based on your investment, let's say you decide to invest $1,000 and the value of one share is 10 shares, 10 per share, right? So you will have like 100 shares with you. So now you purchase this 100 share at what value? At $10 value. So what you will do now, you will wait for this NAV, the net asset value of that share, it to increase, to appreciate. And as it will appreciate, you will sell these shares as per your requirement. Let's say this value appreciates to $20. And if you are having 100 shares, so 100 shares you sell at $20. So that's like $2,000 to you. So this is how you increased your portfolio. Okay. So net asset value, okay, it's the share value of a product based on the current market prices of the cryptocurrencies it holds. And we all will be investing in that net asset value. I mean, at that net asset value, and we will have shares with us. These shares will be for us to sell as and when our requirement. So if you see how many shares you will have, so your USDT amount divided by the current NAV, you will have the number of shares, right? $1,000 you want to invest, the value of one share is $10, so you will have 100 shares. And when you will sell the 100 shares multiplied by the current value of the current NAV, so that much USDT you will receive. It's simple, right? So this NAV, like pi, there is going to be a PSDS cycle, and this PSDS cycle will actually determine the value of NAV, and for you to decide if you want to retain that share or you want to sell that share. So deposits are of course going to be in BEP20, like pi. On pi we have deposits in BEP20. Okay. BNB Smart Chain. So similar manner on Dodo 2.0 also, there are going to be BEP20 deposits. You can subscribe to a product. Let's say it has 50% BTC, 50% Ethereum. Based on the Bitcoin and Ethereum performance, the NAV will be determined every day. And based on that NAV, whatever shares you are having, you can cash them out. And of course, there is going to be a subscription model on this here as well. So on WAS, the subscription will be available here, Dodo. And these subscriptions are going to be working like a coupon management thing. So with coupons, you will be able to activate these subscriptions. So you invest in a product, you purchase a share at that NAV, and then when you want to cash out, you sell that share. So if you purchase that share directly from the platform, 1% is the platform fees. Again, the asset allocation model would be T+1. And if you buy it through WAS back office, then this 1% fees will be exempted. I hope this is pretty simple. 1% directly from the platform. If you have already subscribed to WAS, there is no platform fees. And sharing mechanism, no actual crypto will be transferred to user. User receives share representing the value. Daily NAV updates reflect the market performance, and redemption converts shares back to USDT. It's pretty simple, right? Zero point 0.5 is the platform fees when you exit, when you sell your shares. PSDS cycle, of course, profit sharing daily settlement. You can again here as well, you can reinvest and compound your gains. Withdraw daily profits, you can withdraw daily, you can reinvest. It is your choice, like I have explained on pi. Also, you can withdraw your capital anytime. It's up to you to decide. User defined strategy for flexible growth and liquidity. $1,000, let's say you invest. If you're buying directly from the platform, $10, that is 1%, and remaining will be used to buy crypto. $1,000 if you have the Dodo subscription bought from WAS. NAV grows in value if the BTCC and the Ethereum value increases. You can redeem your share value. When you exit, again you receive USDT in BIP20, 0.5% exit fees. So this is again a new innovation. This is again, index trading taken to another level. So Dodo 2.0 is again going to be very, very massive, very benefiting. And, on the WAS, we have two sections. One is DeFi, which gives you 3x income benefit. And then there is CFI, which gives you 5x income benefit. So now on CFI, you already have Pi. And on DeFi, now you will have Dodo. So with both products, one on the DeFi, one on the CFI, you will now have 100% passive product, which will be easy to market, which will be easy to benefit from. So for passive investors, for affiliate marketers, both will love this the I would say it's a cosmic alignment, and people will love it. Members will love it. Can't wait for Dodo 2.0 to start. And this is all about affiliate marketing 3.0. I hope we brought some clarity. I hope this training would have helped to envision what we can vision right now. This is going to be such a huge opportunity. Already, you know, with all the ups and downs, with all the challenges from different products, from different technologies, we are still up and running. And there is, you know, there is lot to more to come. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We have just started. Now everything is settling down. Now, the stage has been laid, and now there is only, looking into the future, no looking back. Refunds have been provided. All the products have been streamlined. And like recent updates, if you might would have observed, everything is going so fast. All the things are being delivered on time. So this is a new era. This is a new phase of affiliate marketing 3.0, which you would really love to capitalize. Redefining affiliate marketing through decentralization and collective trust. This was our motto since we started affiliate marketing 3.2, and this is what we have been doing. All right. So that will be all for this session. Thank you so much for joining this call. I hope you would like these sessions. You will like to have more such sessions. So on terms of this presentations and trainings and everything, we are trying our best to make it as effective as possible. All the presentations have changed. The way things were delivered have changed. So please make sure that you align your teams as well with this. It is very important. So there is a quote that if you want to walk fast, you can walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together. Bring in your teams to these meetings, these presentations. Get them also tune in with what is happening. There is a live performance when you go to watch a football match or maybe a cricket match. There are thousands of people around that stadium, sitting there, experiencing that loud noise, those screams, those shout outs, and it's a different experience. And when you see, from your couch on a television set, it is not that exciting. So, of course, recordings are available, but getting onto this live presentations and getting this live training, it will have a different impact on you. So please make sure that you bring in as many your downlines, your teammates, your prospects to presentations, to trainings. And of course, we would love to have your feedback as well. Help us improve this system. This is absolutely voluntary, that thing we are doing, but we love it. For that reason, we are doing it. On the chat box, you will have a DYQ form where you can submit your questions. There is a panel of experts which is answering those questions. So 2 links. One is to submit your question. The other is to find your answers. Of course, the answers are not instantly available because we have specific time when we answer those questions. Almost 24 hours, you will receive the answers. And then there is a evaluation form. And with that evaluation form, we can have your feedback, we can have your quick comment, anything that you liked, anything you did not like, anything that you would like to change or improve, that is up to you. Please comment, please give us feedback. And of course, the schedule has changed, the roster has changed. So I hope you will all now onwards follow this roster. Monday and Tuesday, business presentation. Wednesday, community updates. Thursday, live Q&A with the experts panel. Friday, this education segment and the masterclass. Saturday is specially for newcomers. That is the onboarding for newcomers. Okay. Saturday and Sunday is off for leaders so that they can, you know, pay attention to their teams as well. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining this call. Thank you to all the leaders who joined tonight, sorry, and the panel of co-hosts who have been doing excellent with this management of presentations and trainings. And for you participants, we thank you so much. You are the the inspiration which keeps us going with this. So I will give you your weekend. Have a great weekend, and we'll soon see you on Monday. Thank you.